written out game plan to get to that $1.5 million? Not a lot of people. And being in this business, we all should be, right? We all should be able to have a written out game plan because that's what we do, right? But the reason why a lot of you guys didn't raise your hand is because you lack faith. So I'm gonna talk to you for a second. Faith is complete trust and confidence in someone or something, right? So until you have that taste of success, until you be able to go through and close an appointment, until you be able to recruit your first client on your own, you won't have faith in yourself. But I'm encouraging you guys just to go through and push through it anyway. Don't give up. Chris and Elizabeth have created a play for us that all we need to do is just take that and just run it. Right? We don't have to even think. All we got to do is show up, run the play that they created for us, and everything else is going to follow. And it took me the hardest time at first when I joined this personal. Well, I'm going to give you guys some background check on me. So before I joined this company, I was a personal trainer. I had 150 clients. I owned my own gym, and I thought I was a business owner. But the problem was, I didn't have no one working for me. So I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, opening my gym at 5, and locking up after the last client at 9 and getting home at 10 to my wife and my kids. And a lot of you guys have kids, and kids, you hear Chris say it all the time, and the first time I heard him say it, it kind of sunk with me. But you have kids, and Brittany and my kids, they spell love T-I-M-E, not L-O-V-E, right? They didn't really care about how much money Daddy was making. Daddy was never home, right? Brittany didn't have no one out there helping the kids with schoolwork. And when I did come home, I've been gone since 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's time to go to sleep, right? And so what I seen with this business is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Every BTS I went to, and I'm encouraging everyone to go to every BTS because you never know what you're gonna hear at that BTS that will stand out to you, right? But Katie Faye, Brittany, they dragged me along to a BTS, my first BTS ever. And some of you guys might be familiar with him, Mario Arizona, right? He was there. And when you go to a BTS, you typically don't get people from a whole different across the country to come to our BTS. It's something small. You see them at the conventions, but not the BTSs, right? And so I felt like it was God because as I sat down with him, as I sat down and just listened to him, I swear it was like he was speaking directly to me, and it's like 2,000 people in here. But we way in the middle, he way up on stage, and I just felt like he was speaking to me. And it resonated with me. And when he told his story, it kind of reminded me of myself. Right? But every speaker you hear is going to talk about never giving up. Right? Don't give up to succeed. The reason why most people don't succeed is because of the fact that they give up. Right? People are professional starters. Everyone wants to start something, but no one wants to see anything through. And I'm not old, 32, but growing up, I see everyone take that into even relationships. Everyone wants to just, hey, I know you, let's get married 2 months later, right? And instead of actually building a relationship with a person, building trust, going through struggles. See, friction, that's how we grow. And it's not just as a person, but it is as relationships in anything in life. So no matter what the circumstance is, you won't be successful until you keep on going, until you're fighting through tears, until you're fighting through pain. And the question people always ask is how to be successful, right? So I'm gonna make sure you got your pen and papers out. Make sure you got pen and papers out. I'm about to give you the secret to success. Everybody, I'm about to give you the secret. So, number one, how do I become successful? Ask yourself that. I want you to go home, look in the mirror, and ask yourself these questions. Number one, how do I become successful? Number two, how do I double-digit recruit? Everyone wants to build a business here. I haven't met too many of you guys that just, now nothing's wrong with coming here being a financial advisor, but we're all coming here every Tuesday and every Saturday because we want to learn from Chris and the other leaders how to build a business. how to get freedom of time, correct? Number 3 is how do I make $1 million? And when you can answer that question to yourself, you'll be successful. Everybody got that? Y'all catch that? So, you have to change your mindset. And when I mean change your mindset, I'm talking about these couple things you guys can write down. Your mind, know that your mind is a very important tool. Your mind is probably the most important tool in anything you can use, right? Because if you're consistent with it, and the key word is consistency. If you're consistent with it, waking up every day, writing your goals down, waking up every day, visualizing your dreams, you get to constantly see it as a vision. And you're looking at it as a vision, you think it into existence. You have to change the way you think, and the way you think will change your mind, your body, and your soul. You could want to lose 20 pounds, but if you don't put it into your mind that you're going to go to the gym 3-4 days a week, you'll never get there. So thinking makes you act effectively in the world, right? It helps you with the battles you undertake on an everyday basis, right? So if you could think, if you could speak, if you could write, just know that you're a deadly weapon in this world today. And nothing that can get in your way, right? There's no reason why each one of the people in this room can't be successful. No weapon shall be formed against you, right? So now I'm going to talk about the dreams and having faith, because if you have faith, you have to have faith in your own dreams. When you go to work every day, you're making somebody else's dreams come reality that they have faith in. They have faith that you're going to come to work every day. So why not have faith in yourself?
Sorry, just have a little faith in that clicker. It's going to click for you, bro.
All right, so the number one thing in the world is not education, guys. It's your dreams. Listen to me, just think about it. The number one thing you have in your world is not education, it's your dreams. And we lose those dreams as we grow older through life because we get so many people that tell us that we can't do this. Right? That this should not be you. That you shouldn't make $1 million. That Cheyenne can't be an RVP. Right? We grow up in this business, and the reason why Chris, we go through this business is designed this way. The reason why I love it is because we got to see 2 RVPs promoted. 2 years ago, they weren't there. But I got to see them grow as a person in a relationship with their kids, with their team, to where they stand today. And just seeing them gives me the faith that I know that me and Brittany can do this as well. And there's no reason in my mind, guys, that I'm not saying anything that isn't true. Why is that? Why are you afraid to go be successful? Why are you afraid to go take that chance? Why are you afraid to jump off that cliff knowing that on the other side is success? How do I know that's true? Name one thing that God hasn't pulled you through. I'll wait for it. Name one thing, somebody, anybody, name one thing that God hasn't pulled you through that you went through in your life. And if he hasn't, he's currently pulling you through right now in this situation. Right? The reason why I know that's the truth is because every last one of us is sitting here today. Everyone's sitting here for a reason. Because if God was done with you, he wouldn't have woken you up this morning. But you got to understand the trials and tribulations that you go through is part of the journey. I'd have been 16 years old, 16-year-old, get into a little bit of trouble. My mom kicked me out, so I finished my last 2 years in high school living out of a hotel room. I done spent 2 years sleeping in the car trying to get an understanding to find myself in life. I done been legally pronounced dead, and Brittany might kill me for saying this. I've been legally pronounced dead on 3 different occasions. Literally, by doctors, brought back to life. So you can't tell me anything about that I'm not here for a reason. But I'm not telling this to you guys to make you guys feel bad for me. I'm not telling this to you guys to make you think or feel sad or anything. I want you to understand that you should feel this way about you too. I dare you to go after what God has in store for you guys. Because I know He has great things in store for me and my family. Go after it. Pain equals reward. And you have to go through adversity to be able to achieve on that. On the other side of pain is success, guys. All you got to do is just fight through it. Do what everybody else is not going to do. They give up. And as soon as they feel friction, the first sign of friction, they turn around and run. Know that you deserve better. Your kids deserve better. We all deserve better. And you have to have a faith and faith in your fight, right? Faith in yourself, faith and fight. Now, I'm going to read a little story, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys finish up. I know I'm taking it a little bit too long. Some of y'all ready to get to the little Mexican restaurant. But it's called The Story of a Butterfly. So a man found the cocoon of a butterfly. One day, a small opening appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to squeeze its body through the tiny hole. Then it stopped as if it couldn't go any further. So the man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors, snipped off the remaining bits of the cocoon. The butterfly emerged easily, but it had a swollen body and shriveled wings. The man continued to watch it, expecting that any minute the wings would enlarge and expand and enough to support the body. But neither happened. In fact, the butterfly spent the rest of its life crawling around. It was never able to fly. What the man in his kindness and haste did not understand, that restricting the cocoon and the struggle required by the butterfly to get through the opening was a way of forcing the fluid from the body into the wings so that it would be ready for flight once that was achieved. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in our lives, and going through life with no obstacles would cripple us. We will not be as strong as we could have been, and we would never fly. I want to appreciate y'all for listening to me tonight.